William Barr, of course, Donald Trump's former attorney general, has been very critical of Trump as of late, specifically because of Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. He's used some pretty strong words, called him calculated and deceitful. But if Trump wins the Republican nomination, what's William Barr gonna do? Is he gonna vote for Trump? I don't know. Let's listen to the conversation he recently had on Fox News and figure it out.
He'd be the Republican nominee though regardless, right?
Well, if he wins the nomination,
would
yes.
Bill Barr support him?
Well, I've already said I would jump off that bridge when I get to it.
But he would be the Republican standard bearer.
That's right. But as I've said
now, the way you feel now, would you?
Well, I'd have to wait and see all the evidence that comes out about his conduct and so forth. Right now, most of it is allegations, but I'd have to wait and see what the situation is. I've already explained that if I thought that one of two people is going to end up as the president, then I wouldn't throw my vote away. I would try to make a decision who would do the least damage to the country. But if there were other options, I would also consider.
Would you just not vote for president? Vote on down ticket?
No, if one of two people is going to do it, I would have to make that bitter choice. But and if there are other options,
but it's conceivable Bill Barr could vote for Donald Trump.
Well, I'm not. As I said, I'd jump off that bridge when I get to it.
Okay.
He would vote for Donald Trump.
No, I don't think so. So look, he's a super right winger. Like, do not get it twisted just because he's against Trump now. He's the one that attacked the Mueller report in the first place. He's the one that believes in executive authority, and he loved Trump, and that's why he became his attorney general. He volunteered for the job because he loves the idea of the president abusing his authority. But he's like,
but
wait,
not too much.
Yeah, but he's apparently even Bill Barr. I mean, he's so right wing. He even looks like Pepe the Frog.
Oh my God, okay, so true.
And so even he has a line, and that line is a coup against democracy, which I wasn't sure he had. Right?
Agreed.
And so I think that so for him, voting for a Democrat is a poison pill he does not want to swallow at all. He would despise that. But he knows that Trump would definitely not leave office. So he can't get himself to say that he'd ever think about voting for a Democrat. But I think he would vote for the Democrat.
I can't, I'm so sick of all of these allegedly big, strong, powerful men being pathetic weaklings when it comes to speaking the truth, okay? Because I don't know if I'm buying what you're selling. I really don't. Because like the wishy-washiness about like, we gotta see what happens with these cases. I mean, right now they're just allegations. But you witnessed what Trump was up to firsthand, and you've been speaking out against Trump's action. You know what Trump engaged in.
Yeah.
So why are you giving a wishy-washy answer? The reason, is he afraid? Is he afraid to say, no, I would not vote for Donald Trump? Is he afraid of Trump supporters? What is the point of this wishy-washy weird answer?
No, I don't think that's it. So for a number of reasons. First of all, he's at the tail end of his career, so he's not.
Great, go home, take a nap.
No, I know, and he's going to, but he's going on Fox News to attack Trump. So he's not going home to take a nap because he feels like he has to finish this mission. And so, but remember, he's not a little right wing, he's massively right wing. So it's like, if somehow Bernie Sanders had become president and turned into a weirdo fascist who didn't want to leave office even though he lost, and then you said to me, okay, you got to vote for Bernie Sanders who did this crime against America, or Ted Cruz, I'd be like, I don't want to vote for Ted Cruz. You see what I'm saying? So that's the pain he's going through.
But like in this awful scenario that I wish you hadn't even hatched up in your mind, okay? I would very proudly say, I despise Ted Cruz, but I value our democratic process. So I'm gonna vote for Ted Cruz.
Yeah, so he's
God, do not clip that out of context, people. Jesus.
Okay, well, you pretty much guaranteed.
I know. God.
Let alone, no, actually they don't do that anymore. Today there was a new scandal about me where they just made it up. They didn't even bother doing a clip or anything. They're like, let's just say it. Who cares?
Like they photoshopped like a fake article that, it's ridiculous.
Okay. Anyways, but that's Tuesday for me. All right, but look, guys, I don't want you to lose track of the main thing he went on to say and why Donald Trump was so mad that he was going on Fox News, and he's bitter at Fox for letting the guys like Bill Barr on all the time. He said the documents case is basically a slam dunk, and he's going to get convicted on it. And he said about the January 6th case, he's like, they got him good. He's like, that one is like not guaranteed, but he's in trouble. He's in trouble. That is a really solid case, and he's surprised at how solid it is. And he says they might prove it, and if they do, that means he was trying to do a coup, and that is as un-American as it can possibly be. And of course, that is true, and he knows it. I think he's trying to preserve a little bit of credibility by saying, well, let's see how it plays out. Plus, he can't get himself to fully admit and internalize that a Republican president has done something so deeply un-American.
So I do want to just go to one more video. So Barr and Neil Cavuto also had just discussed how Trump is happily insulting Barr on Truth Social. I haven't seen this video yet, so I'm curious to see how that went down. Let's watch.
At the time, there was a sense you got from the president, Donald Trump, that you had done a 180 on him. On his Truth Social post, he said just today, sir, that Bill Barr didn't have the courage or stamina to fight, but he knew what was happening. I canned him and felt really good about it. Now he goes all over the place, especially Fox. I think he's thinking, you're here, pretending he's a tough guy.
Well, he used to say I was a real tough guy, but by the time of the election, after the election, I did part company with him because no one could talk any sense to him, and he was taking things too far.
Okay.
Yeah, look, that guy wanted maximum executive authority and still thought Trump took it too far. And he's saying the one thing that everyone who has ever worked with Donald Trump says. He takes things too far, and he doesn't make any sense. He just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
They're always shocked not at how evil he is. They signed up for the evil. They're shocked at how stupid he is. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.